So, there's just too goddamn much going on right now. And I'm having a difficult time keeping a thought straight in my head. So we're just gonna wing it. I do fucking a lot of videos. They can't all be winners. Fuck off. I didn't sleep Sunday night really very much. And then I didn't sleep Monday night really very much. And then last night I slept. I woke up like once in the night. And then I even woke up to my alarm, which is crazy. For those who don't know, usually I wake up about an hour before my alarm goes off. I don't know why. So I actually got really good sleep last night, and yet still I am dude, so exhausted. I can't even begin. So that's going on. Sleep time video. I got a flu shot today. You see my owie? I don't even know where it is. It was a very tiny little needle, and he just kind of poked me a little bit with it. I got a flu shot. We're good. In my delirium, I was filling out the form, and it said check box of which vaccine you're getting. And I saw HPV, but I didn't really see HPV. I saw HIV, and I looked at the dude, and I said, and then I looked at the paper again, and then it registered HPV, and I went, oh, never mind. And he kind of was like, what? And I'm like, well, I kind of got one of those fleeting glances at this, and I swear it said HIV, and I was like, well, I'm about ready to check that box. I hope you brought something, because that's a good one to have. And he's like, yeah, that would be a really good one to have, and I would encourage you to check that box too if I had it with me. And I'm like, so yeah, no, wasn't that. I've only had one hallucination. That's pretty cool. But it was a thing on me, and I hate those. So it was one of those, like there was a big black thing somewhere on my arm, and I didn't know what it was, but I didn't want to know what it was, and I certainly didn't want it on my arm, so, and just did nothing. So, you know, that's always fun on day 3. Yay. So, what was I talking about? I wasn't talking about anything yet. Jesus Christ. Alright. What kind of I thought was funny in the car ride on the way home is, like, I am now totally obsessed with this concept of the dual reality. That we have 2 realities with which we live in. I think that's an interesting idea when they cross each other. And like it makes me laugh because like they're, you know, the Durham thing. So they're looking into Hillary Clinton now. And I guess Devin Nunes is just fucking like the Mad Hatter in there, just throwing out intelligence all over the fucking place. Like, they're being responsible about it. They haven't put out anything confidential yet or anything like that. But they've put out a lot of embarrassing ass shit. Like, I guess some commentators, take it for what it fucking is, was saying today that oftentimes they like to redact little embarrassing things and shit like that, and just go, well, that's classified because it's kind of embarrassing. And Devin Nunes is like, well, that's pretty embarrassing, but we can unredact that. And I imagine people in that office are like, but that's very embarrassing. And he's like, yeah, but it's not classified. So he's unclassifying like everybody's embarrassing shit and just kind of tossing it out there. And it makes me laugh because he's doing this shit. And it's like, think of it like this. There's two different realities with this action. He's either a terrible or horrible guy who's just picking on Hillary Clinton, which he is, or he's a guy who's upright and forthright and just, and he's releasing all this information because it's the public's right to know, and that we need to know who the people are that we are choosing which to lead us. We should know all the scummy fuck shit they do, especially if they're still trying to get in office. So, which is also true, right? You know what I mean? Like, again, it's the Schrodinger's cat thing, right? Except with this particular Schrodinger's cat, after we open up the box, one person says cat's dead, and the other person goes, "You're crazy, that cat's alive." And like, I get the concept, but now we've opened the box and we now seriously live in both realities. Devin Nunes is both a partisan hack who's targeting Hillary Clinton because she did bad things, but he's also an upright guy who's exposing Hillary Clinton's bad things that she did and what possible connections there were with Joe Biden, who's currently running for president. Again, I asked the question, do we want to vote Joe Biden in, have this kind of shit, like really, really damning shit get released like within the last month of Donald Trump's presidency because fuck him, you know, and then we have to go through like a serious impeachment of Joe Biden right after he's sworn in because it's dumb. So, you know, or the Democrats get control of more than just Joe Biden, and they go, yeah, we're not going to fucking impeach Joe Biden, even though he's done these terrible, horrible fucking things, and yeah, you guys have seen it now. We're just going to say, let's press the reset button on Joe Biden. He's president now. And we'll just forget about everything you just learned. I don't think that's going to work. So, you know what I mean? Better we know this now, and then the Democrats have to go, shit. Right? We're definitely going to fucking lose now. Or whatever. Or it won't matter. Like, there will be people who will be like, I don't care. Somebody wrote an article, the title of which was, I don't care if Joe Biden literally eats babies. I'm voting for him. So, like, when that is the bridge that is not too far for you, what do you care about at that point? So, I don't know. But I think it's funny that we live in these two realities. Because which is it? Because technically it's both. Do I think that Hillary Clinton's done some terrible fucking shit and that the people should know about it and that things should be done about it because it's crime? Yeah. I'm generally against crime. I think I've been fairly consistent with that. I can't think of any crime that I've endorsed. So I'm pretty generally against crime. If I haven't made it clear, I'm making it clear now. I'm pretty generally against crime. Right? So, you know, if we find out good proof that she's committed crimes, and she hasn't been tried for those crimes, there's no time like the present, is there? Perhaps we try her for those crimes. And if we find out Joe Biden could be the first president elected under trial for treason or whatever the fuck. What is that? Dude, fucking dude. Imagine if they get proof that Obama committed treason, because you know we hang people for treason. But there's also a lot of negative connotations for that. It makes me wonder, would they forego the hanging for some other method of death? Just so that it doesn't look so much like America's lynching their first president, their first black president? Would they actually forego that for something else a little bit less on the nose? he's just as dead. Like, doesn't really matter. See, this is why you gotta watch these videos after I take a good couple of days off and then come back with something, because it's wild ass shit. Nevertheless, I don't fucking know. But yeah, so, and like all of this, right, is both a way to help Donald Trump win election and a way to distract from the terrible job that Donald Trump has done. Right? Now this is what's funny. Because if you actually pay attention to what Donald Trump did for COVID, did I mention COVID when I said that? I don't know. It was to fucking distract from COVID. His terrible job with COVID. But if you actually pay attention to the job that he did with COVID, it wasn't all that bad. It was pretty good. Like, consider it pandemic-wise. Consider the information he knew when he knew it. Let's stop doing this hindsight 2020 shit. And boy, this thing came out of Japan in December, huh? Well, if we'd have done something in January, shit would have been awesome. Well, yeah. If we'd have done something in January, shit would have been awesome. If China... Did I say Japan before? Whatever. If China wouldn't have fucked up and made a fucking virus they couldn't control, then nobody would have needed to do anything. If we just want to look back further and further and further to see, hey, you know, perhaps that virology in lab in Wuhan, just a bad idea all around. We could have gone back, what, maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 years? How long has that building been up? Just not build it. As long as we've got a time machine, Joe, how far back you want to go? I mean, we can go back to the dawn of time and try and make sure to crush every little possibly harmful virus as mankind was trying to crawl out of the ooze. And maybe we'd figure it out then and we wouldn't have any disease at all. Wouldn't that be amazing? If we're just going to wish, dude, let's go big. But anyways, if you actually pay attention to the job that he did, it wasn't all that bad. All things considered. Could have been better. Could have been far fucking worse. And sure as shit, time has played out. The video of Nancy fucking Pelosi in Chinatown going, shit's great down here. Everybody come down here and hang out and hug each other. That didn't age fucking well, did it? Neither Joe Biden's tweet about how xenophobic Donald Trump is. That shit didn't age well. Generally what means when shit didn't age well is that you were fucking wrong sometime in the past. So if you're going to go on and on about what a shit job Donald Trump has done, when your fucking line for the past 4 years is everything Donald Trump does is bad and I do it better, you can't play that game and then look back and go, well, shit, he should have done stuff way sooner. Well, fuck yeah, of course he should have. But he didn't know. And neither did you. And if we'd have followed your fucking timeline of opposite of everything Donald Trump does, we'd all be fucking dead. Shut the fuck up! That rant came out of nowhere. Anyways. So yeah, we live in two different worlds. All this Devin Nunes shit is to distract from Donald Trump's terrible job with COVID. Which wasn't really all that bad. But, is it a distraction? Or is Devin Nunes uncovering fucking crime that Hillary Clinton committed? And maybe we should fucking do something about that. Technically, they're both. It's both. It's all the same thing. It's all your perspective. I'm sure that there are a lot of Trump haters out there that are like, God damn, that Devin Nunes, he's just trying to fuck Hillary Clinton. And there's a whole lot of Trump supporters going, God damn, that Devin Nunes, he's just trying to fuck Hillary Clinton. Right? They're both saying the same thing. But the tone. Did you notice the tone? Slightly different. Right? They both live in the same reality. But they both live in different realities. So weird. So yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those funny things. It's just one of those funny things that makes me laugh whenever I think of it. And the more I think of it, the more funny it gets, because I start seeing it everywhere, and now I'm like, in normal world, going, I wonder what reality you live in. You know what I mean? Like, every time I meet a new person or talk to somebody about anything, I'm like, I wonder what reality that person lives in. I don't know. A loud one. It's okay to just scream. Anyways, so, you know, that was what was going on in my head today. I hope you all have all had a wonderful week so far. I go see the doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna probably see what they can do for me as far as drugs. I think I've hit the point now where my resolve is broken down, and I don't care anymore. Drugs, just drug me. Okay. Drugs to go to bed, drugs to wake up, fuck it, why not? Drugs to take a shit, drugs to not take a shit, drugs to eat, drugs to not eat. Why not? Let's regulate the entirety of our fucking existence through drugs. Wouldn't that be fucking fantastic? I don't care anymore, I gotta go to bed.